Hi there guys, welcome to Tips 1. Today we're going to be speaking about the supporting documents that are required for the spouse visa. So let's say you are a British man married to a Russian lady and you want to bring her to the UK. From her, basically all you need is the English test at a minimum A1. It's better to do the A2 level if you can, so that they don't have to do it in 3 years' time again. And that must be an IELTS by an approved test centre. For example, there's 2 test centres in Moscow that you can take the test at. And she'll also need a tuberculosis test, TB test. That's basically all we need from her. From you. Now this is based on employment. So if you're employed, this is based on that. If you're self-employed, watch the next video. So let's say you have a job, you've been working there for more than 6 months, that's the rules. We need 6 months pay slips showing a minimum of £1,550 a month gross salary. You must earn 18,600 a year, so for that 6 months you must have £1,550 minimum. You need 6 months original bank statements. Now I'm stressing on original. Every page must be stamped if they're printouts, but it's better just to get them to send you in the post on their letterhead paper, on the bank stationery. 6 months bank statements. If you get that wrong, instant refusal. You're going to lose your $3,000. So next documents, you need a letter from your employer confirming your salary. So it must confirm your position, start date, if it's full-time or part-time employment, like permanent, and it must say your gross income for the past 12 months. Obviously if you've been working 6 months, they'll just put the annual salary. This is to confirm that the Mr. Peter Pan has a salary of £18,700 per year. So that must be confirmed. If your pay slips are not original, then also on the letter it must confirm the monthly gross income. Just say, like, in March you earned this amount, in April you earned this amount, and that the pay slips are genuine. So the 6 months copies of the pay slips that you supply must also confirm in your employment letter that these are genuine pay slips. So that's what we need from yourself. Regarding your accommodation in the UK, the embassy want to see that you have suitable accommodation for your wife. So if you own your property, mortgage statement is fine, title deeds is fine, just to show that you own the property. If you're, let's say, renting a room in a house, you need a letter from the landlord to say that your wife can stay with you, and you need a letter from each person staying in the accommodation to say that they have no objections. You'll need their, if they've got an international passport, you'll need their passport details, name, date of birth on that letter, and just to say we have no objections to Olga living in the flat with us. So it all depends, suitable accommodation all depends on your circumstances. If you just rent a flat by yourself, you could just add it to the lease, or again get a letter from the landlord to say he has no objections. Third thing is relationship. You need to prove that it's a genuine relationship. So obviously lots of photographs together. If you visited her in Russia, you must have Russian visas, so a copy of your Russian visas. You might want to get a letter from one or two friends just to say that they know you and that it's a genuine relationship. Emails, anything on the internet like through Facebook, any kind of correspondence. And if you spent a long time apart for any reason, obviously, you know, you must show that you're in regular contact. Another good way is like if you've had holidays together in Turkey, flight receipts, hotel receipts, everything to show that you've spent time together. So that is the main area of documents that you need. You know, the embassy do have some discretion, they do have some flexibility, but on the bank statements, if there is more than one document missing, so in other words, if you had 6 months bank statements and you only supplied 4 of them, refusal. They might let you off if one document was missing. You know, so important documents: employment letter, bank letter or bank statements, pay slips, TB test, English test. These are the most important documents. In probability, if there was something wrong with your accommodation, they might call you up and ask you to bring in a document. Occasionally they do if there's documents missing. Suitable accommodation is obviously important, but a little bit more flexibility, and genuine relationship. They want to see that you know that it's a genuine relationship. It's up to you to prove that. They do give advice, but you must show it's a genuine relationship. I hope you found this video informative. If you do need any help, please visit my website podbureau.ru or podbureau.com. Happy to you know, give you a little bit of free advice, but this is one visa, you know, just because of the $3,000 involved for the visa fees, IHS fees, your TB test, your English test. It's a huge mistake to get it wrong. IELTS is valid for 2 years and your TB test is valid for 6 months if you're in a country that needs it. Okay, thank you.